It's payday. Your phone buzzes. You don't even need to unlock it. You already know what it is. That direct deposit notification just hit. A few seconds ago, your account had $47 in it. Now it shows $3,247. For a moment, everything feels okay. You breathe easier. Your shoulders relax. That low-level stress you've been carrying all month finally shuts up. And right there, that moment, is where most people make a decision that quietly keeps them broke for life. They don't realize it. It doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels normal. They check their balance again. They smile. They think, all right, we're good. Maybe they treat themselves. A nicer dinner than usual. Something small they've been holding off on. They tell themselves they deserve it. They pay a few bills. Not all of them, just the ones they remember. And in the back of their mind, there's this promise. I'll save later this month. I'll figure it out after things settle. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Later never comes. And the people who build real wealth, they do something completely different right now while the money is still fresh. Something that feels wrong in the moment. Something their brain actively resists. And that single decision is the difference between living paycheck to paycheck and quietly becoming financially free. Today, I'm going to show you the eat the frog rule for payday. Not motivation, not hype, not a complicated strategy. Just one rule that works because it fights human nature instead of relying on it. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why the first hour after payday is more important than everything you do with money for the rest of the month combined. What eat the frog really means. The phrase eat the frog comes from a quote often credited to Mark Twain. If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat two frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first. In productivity, this means doing the hardest task first. But with money, your frog isn't budgeting. It's not cutting expenses. It's not saying no to fun. Your frog is paying yourself first. Moving money to savings and investments before you do anything else. Before bills. Before subscriptions. Before lifestyle. Before comfort. And yes, even before rent. That's what makes it uncomfortable. Because the moment money arrives, your brain already has plans for it. Your brain doesn't think in percentages. It thinks in possibilities. We can breathe now. We can afford this. We'll save what's left. But here's the reality nobody teaches you. If you wait until the end of the month to save, you're not choosing to save last. You're choosing not to save at all. Because savings only happen when money is scarce, never when it's abundant. Why your brain sabotages you on payday. This isn't about discipline. It's about psychology. There's a principle called Parkinson's Law. It says work expands to fill the time available. Money works the same way. Your expenses expand to fill the balance you see. When your checking account looks full, your brain relaxes. It stops protecting the money. You don't consciously say, I'm going to waste money. You just make slightly looser decisions. Takeout instead of groceries. Premium instead of basic. Yes instead of maybe. None of these feel dangerous. But together, they erase your future. Now compare that to eating the frog. The moment your paycheck hits, you move the money. 5%, 10%, even 3%. Now your checking account shows less. And instantly, your brain adjusts. Not through effort, not through guilt, but automatically. That money is mentally gone. This is why wealthy people don't rely on willpower. They remove the decision entirely. 2 lives, same income, different destinies. Let's slow this down and make it real. Imagine 2 people, same age, same income, same city, same expenses. The only difference is what they do in the first 5 minutes after payday. Sarah eats the frog. She doesn't wait to feel motivated. She doesn't check her balance twice. The transfer happens automatically. $800 disappears. It stings briefly. Then life continues. Mike doesn't do this. He keeps everything in his checking account. He tells himself he'll be responsible later. And month after month, nothing is technically wrong. Until 10 years pass. Sarah has options. Mike has anxiety. Same income, same effort, different systems. And systems beat motivation every time. The lies we tell ourselves. I can't afford to save. What that actually means is, my lifestyle consumes everything I earn. And that's not a money problem. That's a priority problem. You don't fix that by earning more. You fix it by paying yourself first, even a small amount. What about emergencies? Emergencies are only emergencies when you're unprepared. Savings turn chaos into inconvenience. I need to kill debt first. If you wait to become perfect before saving, you'll never start. Saving changes who you believe you are, and identity changes behavior. How to implement this for real? This is simple, but don't confuse simple with easy. First, decide your number. Not emotionally, mathematically. Pick a percentage you can survive with, not one that feels comfortable. Second, separate your savings. Same bank equals temptation. Different bank equals discipline. Third, automate it. No reminders. No flexibility. No debate. The money should leave before you emotionally attach to it. Fourth, stop checking your balance obsessively. Checking doesn't build wealth. Consistency does. The identity shift most people miss. This is the part that changes everything. You are not someone who tries to save. You're someone who pays yourself first. Every payday is a vote. And eventually, the votes add up. At first, it feels restrictive. Then it feels responsible. Then it feels powerful. Then it feels normal. And one day, spending money without saving first feels uncomfortable. That's when you've won. The long game. Compounding. Here's what consistency does. Not hustle. Not side gigs. Not luck. Time plus discipline. $500 a month doesn't feel life-changing until it quietly becomes hundreds of thousands. And the best part? Future you did nothing to earn that money. Past you handled it. Final challenge. Don't overhaul your life. Don't set unrealistic goals. Just do one thing differently on your next payday. Eat the frog. Move the money first. Let everything else adjust. Because financial freedom doesn't start with more money. It starts with one uncomfortable decision, repeated consistently. The frog is waiting, and your future self is watching.